Hey guys, what's up? It's Terradog. Welcome back to GC Sport. For today's video, we are racing Group 3 race cars at Spa-Francorchamp, which has finally returned to Gran Turismo. So nice. Alright. So it's not just like an FIA World Tour only sort of a track. It is here. And here I am just working on my qualifying in the Audi R8. I need a break later going to the bus stop where everyone's going to pass me. Just a split second later, it gave me a half a second gain. We're not going to worry about door numbers. We're not going to be worried about necessarily winning. We just want to you know, have a clean race. Alright, so I did briefly mention door numbers. And what that is supposedly your door number is an indication of where you are expected to finish based on your driver rating. So if you finish ahead of that, your driver rating should go up. If you finish below, your driver rating should go down. I am door number 10, but again, we're not worrying about that for this race. At the very least, the drivers that I was having problems with aren't in this one. Here we go. So I'm going to be going into the bus stop at the start. Why? I think it's the cold tires or something with the dirty air. It's either dirty air or cold tires. And that sucks. Yeah, that's going to be the only one that made that mistake again. Yeah, this is my second race, by the way. Alright, so as much as this situation sucks, it's not all that bad. Because as you'll soon see, we're gonna get some free positions. Look at that, 4 seconds. That's very convenient for me. Alright, so here I'm going to check my fuel real fast. I figured out in the first race that a no-stop strategy seems to be the ideal strategy for this race. What I hadn't figured out was exactly how to budget my fuel per lap to make that happen. So I know I want to burn about 12.5% of my fuel per lap to stay on schedule. But I also want to try and stay roughly within the toe of the car ahead, because I'm going to get that free position from his penalty. So I'm trying to stay with a rich setting and stay with him, but as you can see, it doesn't quite work out. My penalty is just enough to drop me far enough behind to be out of the toe. So I'm going to resume my fuel saving strategy. Or at least attempt to. I still hadn't quite come on. I hadn't quite established my strategy yet. I'm starting to get a little frustrated and make some mistakes as he pulls it away. And I'm like, okay, well, I just gotta focus on not making mistakes and just hold the position I have for now. So initially my plan was to not save on this section and in the Kimmel Straight. I realized partway through, like after a couple laps, I realized that wasn't really working, and you'll see me change it up. I'm really thinking about the fuel right now, thinking, okay, it's only the end of the second lap, right? You know, seeing things still aren't quite going to plan here. It's like, yeah, I'm at like 74%, which means yeah, it's only 1% off from where I should be. But still, I can't go to a negative 1% at the end of the race, so I need to get things situated now, rather than later. So now I'm short shifting a lot more than what I was before. See, the car behind is gaining. He's going to end up passing me on the straight. I'm just going to let him go. A little bit of a worried to brake there. I wasn't sure if he was going to brake immediately after passing me or not. Alright, here we go. So we're gonna stick with my strategy. Not worry about that guy pulling ahead, pulling away. So I need to be short shifting for this to work. Alright, so as planned, I dropped back to 1, my reach setting, to not save fuel in this section of the track, and then immediately realized I need to reconsider that decision. But then I'm being indecisive because there's a car closing in from behind, and it's a bad time because I end up messing the corner up just slightly. I end up seeing that penalty, and then I look at my radar, there's a car firing up real close to me. I'm like, oh, I better get out of the way before I get rammed off the track. And ended up moving at the exact wrong time, as you see here, and ended up getting right in his way instead. Oh, are you serious? Dang it. I tried to get out of the way. Seriously, dude. I'm getting attacked from all sides here, man. Dude, just pass me, okay? You don't have to knock me off the track. It looks like Sideburns must have felt bad because he slows down, he moves over. Kind of bad positioning. I managed to get around anyway. Not that it makes much difference because he has a 3-second penalty and I have a 0.5-second penalty, so I would have gotten back in front of him anyway. Just stuck out of the racing line just in case there's anyone else back there, because I didn't think to just check and look. And I lose the toe on the car in front. So, but again, he's probably on a different strategy. He's pushing a lot harder, a lot faster. He's likely going to end up having to pit. So I'm just going to stick with my fuel strategy. And just work on not making mistakes. Fuel saving even more aggressively because I'm still behind schedule, or I'm burning faster than I should be, I should say. So I notice I'm coming up at like 51%, or very close to where I need to be at the end of this lap. And I'm not quite there yet. Here at 50%, I'm like, okay, well, I wanted to go fast this section of the track, but I'm going to be saving instead. I'm trying to get an idea for the fuel rate. I'm not going to mess this turn up again. And as expected, the car ahead of me had to go in the pit. So now, along with another car, so 2 free positions. Not exactly free, they're free on the merit of me running a no-stop strategy while they chose to do a one-stop. So, yeah. So now I'm 12 seconds behind the car ahead, so I have some work to do to reel him back in. This means I can, you know, take a bit of a breather, take a look at my fuel, see what's going on. And again, just focus on not worrying about the traffic, which is nowhere to be found, and yeah, let's do some aggressive fuel saving. That'll work. And then I notice the car behind is gaining, so I'm like, yeah, it's not a really good idea. But the car behind is also running a one-stop and has done their pit stop already and is running on fresh tires. Most likely running on fresh tires. The tire wear isn't so bad, so it is feasible that maybe you might stop and not change your tires and just get the fuel. But I'm going to assume that because he pit, he got his tires changed, he's on fresh tires. So I'm not going to be too aggressive about trying to defend or anything. And again, fuel is still largely an issue here, so I can't really afford to be defending like a madman. Don't worry about trying to be evasive there. So he's gonna pass, he's gonna pass. So I lost one of my free positions almost immediately, because now he's back on fresh tires and he's got the fuel to push hard, but once again I get 2 more positions, because 2 more cars have gone into the pit, and I have not. So, simple plan here, continue fuel saving, try and stay in the toe of this guy, because that's going to help me fuel save while not sacrificing much speed. I'm just going to run setting 3 for a full lap. Alright, so I declared that I'm going to stay in setting 3 for the rest of this lap. The reason for that is I've noticed I'm at 33% fuel. I want to be no less than 25% at the end of this lap. And I have a feeling that if I try and run a richer setting, that's not going to happen. The cars behind are going to be faster. They just got out of the pit. They have more fuel. They may have fresh tires. They're going to be pushing harder. But as you can see, I am just holding them off in the corners. It's only in the straights when they really seem to close in. So, the end of the track, I have to decide, am I going to try to continue holding them off, or am I just going to let them pass and then jump in their slipstream? Drop the tail. Just trying to concentrate on the toe and I forgot about the corner. Gosh dang it. I forgot to look, I should say, as I was approaching. Alright. Best I can do now is just stick to my plan. Which means the car behind is now in the tow. Stick to my plan, don't make any more mistakes. With me and the car behind have a penalty. So this isn't too bad. Alright, so you saw me check the fuel just now. I'm at 14%, which is great because I was hoping for at least 12.5% based on my strategy. So I have just a little bit of room to play with. I want to rev the engine out higher than I was before. Still short shifting just slightly. And still running that main setting, but I want to try and keep the gap nice and wide between me and the car behind as we run up to the penalty line here. So instead of the penalty, he's still in the slipstream, so he's going to start closing in. And I just need to keep my head down, stay focused, keep my vision up ahead, don't make mistakes. Watch my fuel because I don't want to run out. And someone just disconnected up ahead, so I get 8th position for free.
A little cautious through there.
Alright, so the car behind has been keeping up with me pretty well for most of the lap. And I'm just about to finish the final lap. As you can see, he's getting a little desperate, tossing the car around, mashed on the throttle early, a little too hard. And around this corner, he's just going to lose it and go flying right off into the gravel. And that is going to take forever for him to recover. He's not going to have a chance. All I have to do is keep the car on the track, don't run out of gas. That's not a problem now. I've actually matched my fuel setting back down to 1. So I'm using all the power. And I actually hadn't realized that someone ahead of me disconnected at the time. So I thought I just ended up taking 8th normally. Either way, still happy with the result. A little bit of celebration here. Headlights.
Alright. Up 4 positions. Not bad.
It's so great to have Spa back. There we go. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.